the world forgot Peter Parker. Now, he is becoming something the world has never seen. After months of one of the most chaotic and unconventional marketing rollouts in recent Marvel history, a slow drip of disjointed 2-second clips that flooded social media without context or explanation. The first full trailer for Spider-Man. Brand New Day has finally arrived, and the conversation it has started is unlike anything surrounding a Spider-Man film in years. From the very first frame, this trailer signals that something has fundamentally shifted. The Peter Parker we are watching is not the bright-eyed, tech-armored hero who once swung through the skyline of New York City with the backing of Tony Stark's resources. This version of Peter is quieter, more weathered, and unmistakably alone. The trailer opens with him watching MJ from a distance, not out of romance, but out of grief. She is laughing. She is beginning her new chapter at MIT. She has moved on with complete ease, because to her, Peter Parker never existed in the first place. That is the price he paid. At the close of Spider-Man: No Way Home, Peter made the irreversible decision to have the entire world's memory of him erased. Everyone who had ever known him, loved him, or crossed his path was reset. It was the ultimate sacrifice, and the trailer wastes no time in showing just how devastating that sacrifice actually feels in practice. In one of the trailer's most emotionally charged sequences, Peter receives the key to New York City, a gesture of civic recognition from a grateful public. He stands there holding it, and the look on his face tells the entire story. It means nothing. A symbol of appreciation handed to a man whose name the city cannot even remember. The suit he now wears reflects everything about where he stands. Gone is the sleek, nanotech-infused armor of his Stark-era days. What replaces it is entirely handmade, stitched, raw, personal, and visually stunning in a way that is hard to articulate until you actually see it. Even the small details carry meaning. Rather than a tech interface retracting his mask, Peter physically reaches up and pulls it down himself. It is a deliberate creative choice, and it speaks loudly. This is Spider-Man, at his most stripped down, operating without a safety net, without a mentor, and without a single person in his corner who knows his name. Then the trailer shifts gears with jarring force. High-speed chases tear through city streets. A military-grade tank barrels into the frame, and in the moment that has already sent the internet into a frenzy, the Punisher appears. Frank Castle and Peter Parker share the screen, and their dynamic is immediate and combustible. There is no alliance being formed here, no reluctant partnership in the making. These two are fundamentally at odds not just in tactics, but in ideology. Spider-Man has always operated from a place of restraint, of protecting rather than destroying. The Punisher does not share that philosophy in any form. Their clash sets up one of the most compelling ideological tensions the MCU has attempted in a solo film. What does it mean to be a hero when the person beside you has decided that mercy is a weakness? Beneath all of that action, however, is a storyline that the trailer treats with genuine unease. Peter is changing, not in a metaphorical, coming-of-age sense physically, visibly, and at an alarming rate. The trailer shows him collapsing without warning. It shows him covered in webbing that he did not produce deliberately. And in its most unsettling sequence, it shows something that looks disturbingly close to a cocoon forming around him. His body is mutating. His senses are overloading. He is losing control of the very biology that defines who he is. Desperate for answers, Peter turns to Bruce Banner. What Banner tells him does not offer comfort. His DNA is mutating at a pace that is rapid, unpredictable, and potentially irreversible. The trailer introduces what Banner refers to as spider cycles, a biological transformation process in which each stage of change leaves Peter more vulnerable before it might make him stronger, with no guarantee that he survives the transition at all. It is a concept that leans into genuine body horror in a way no Spider-Man film has dared to before, and it gives the story an urgency that feels entirely different from the external threats Marvel typically builds its plots around. Running parallel to Peter's physical unraveling is a threat that operates in shadow. A figure with the apparent ability to manipulate minds is shown moving through the periphery of the trailer, faceless, patient, and terrifyingly subtle. People around Peter appear to be influenced without their knowledge, and the most chilling detail of all, This person knows who Peter Parker is. In a world where the memory spell should have made Peter invisible, someone has found him anyway. The trailer reaches its climax in a scene that has already become the frame fans are pausing and rewinding on loop. Spider-Man is surrounded and outnumbered, down on one knee, seemingly at his limit. And then something breaks loose. His eyes go fully black. His strength surges beyond anything previously displayed. For a fraction of a second, he is not the hero trying to hold back. He is something that has stopped trying altogether. It is brief, and it is frightening. And it is exactly the kind of moment that reframes everything the trailer has been building toward. The final line of the trailer lands like a thesis statement for the entire film. For the spiders that survive, this transformation is a rebirth. Stronger, faster, more dangerous than ever before. It is not a reassurance. It is a warning. The question the film appears to be asking is not whether Peter Parker can survive losing everything. It is what he becomes in the process of surviving it. Spider-Man. Brand New Day is shaping up to be the most tonally daring entry in Tom Holland's run with the character, and possibly the most ambitious Spider-Man film attempted since Sam Raimi redefined the genre 2 decades ago. Every creative choice visible in this trailer, the handmade suit, the biological horror, the philosophical clash with the Punisher, the paranoia of an invisible enemy, points toward a film that is genuinely willing to push its lead character somewhere uncomfortable and irreversible. So here is the question worth sitting with after everything this trailer laid out. If Peter Parker survives this transformation, is the person who comes out the other side still Spider-Man, or is he something new entirely? Drop your theory in the comments below, because this one is going to be debated for a long time. If you are as locked in on Brand New Day as we are, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the breakdown the moment the next trailer drops.